Ever wondered what your playstyle in World of Warcraft says to your fellow players and to the outside world at large? Well, my friend, do not worry, because today I am going to go over all the different ways of playing World of Warcraft, from being a role player to the trade chat troll, and explain exactly what each one of these playstyles means and says about you personally as a player. So let's not waste any time and let's get started. Number 1. The plays pretend type player, also known as the role player. This kind of person is a fascinating specimen in the World of Warcraft community, creating his own content and never depending upon Blizzard to make the fun for him. But do not let this creativity fool you, weary traveler, because this player absolutely sucks at World of Warcraft, which is why he doesn't actually do any content that Blizzard releases. Because pretending that you're a super powerful Death Knight is way easier than actually gearing up and becoming one.
Hey, my item level isn't that bad.
This plays pretend type player is one that is obsessed with World of Warcraft lore, despite it being absolute garbage, but at the same time does not realize that the game is called World of Warcraft, treating the game instead as a fashion show to show off transmogs instead of the war cry inducing fantasy epic that it's supposed to be. Number 2. The trade chat troll.
Oh my goodness, this video is so boring! Wow, just look at you. I bet you didn't even play Iron Man mode in Season of Mastery. What, it's not dying too hard for you? Oh, boo-hoo. You know, I could drag my miniature mountaineers across my keyboard and get to level 60 in Classic. Hell, I could do it blindfolded in a shark cage. But you, no, it's too difficult for you, isn't it? Ha!
The trade chat troll is World of Warcraft's most rude.
Wrath of the Lich King was the only good WoW expansion, and if you had half of a brain cell, you would know that, but I guess you don't. So that's why you think Pandatopia was the best. You disgusting, furry, fat piece of whale vomit!
Dude, calm down.
Number 3. The PvP is way too hard player. Another kind of player that doesn't realize that the game is called World of Warcraft. These types of players, also known as raiders or PvEers, are deathly afraid of PvP, choosing instead
to be a bunch of fat, stupid pussies!
No, you had your bullet. You get out of here. You go on, get!
Don't be fooled by the raider, my friends. Despite being surrounded by so much company in raid groups and on Discord, this player is incredibly lonely in real life, having sacrificed precious time with loved ones, whether that be family or with their partner, just because they had a raid scheduled that night. But that's okay, because despite their crippling depression, one thing keeps them all going and binds all these kinds of players together. And that is the idea of getting invincible as a mount drop in Icecrown Citadel. Also, fun fact, these types of players are also known for having the worst smelling gaming chairs. Number 4, the loneliest streamer on Twitch. Also known as literally anybody who PvPs religiously in World of Warcraft. If someone is doing an arena, chances are they're streaming themselves over on twitch.tv, trying to promote their epic and badass selves in combat. The only problem is, nobody's ever watching their stream. Like ever. Not demoralized by their low Twitch view counts, however, the PvPer drinks more gamer fuel, turning his piss green, then does more player versus player combat, dedicating more of his life to raising his arena ranking or getting better PvP gear, only to of course get anally destroyed by a Death Knight in Wrath of the Lich King. Hell yeah. He also only ever plays as a human or orc because of their racials, fun fact. These types of players are strange ones in real life too, if you've ever met one, caring more for their WoW faction than the country that they're from. And it's likely that if you ever engage in a conversation with a PvPer in World of Warcraft, at least in real life, they will quickly descend into a strange, insane babble about how early 2000s rock music was so much better than today's music because of how perfect it was for WoW PvP and PvP montages on YouTube. They're not wrong about this, of course, but they're just really pushy about it for some reason. Number 5, the gotta go fast, it gets bored guy. One day, by complete accident, this World of Warcraft player discovered the Zygor add-on, Joanna's leveling guide, or some sort of speed leveling add-on. And now, blessed with an easy-to-follow guide right in the corner of his screen, this player has committed to leveling all of his ults to max at the speed of sound itself. Oh, wait, never mind, he just quit before hitting level 20. Again. But he is determined, ready to try again with a new ult and, oh, never mind, he quit again. Okay, so here's the thing. These speed leveler type personality players are the ones that genuinely think that grinding and questing and leveling up in WoW is unironically the best part of the game. So they want to do them as fast as possible and to get them over with ASAP. Now that's confusing, I know, but despite this love of questing, however, unlike the role player, this guy has never read a single line of quest text in the game. He's always spamming /played. He never has his WoW sounds turned on because he's always listening to some dumb podcast while following his Zygor guide. And nobody understands this one, but these World of Warcraft speed leveler players, they always tend to play on PvP servers, despite the fact they hate getting ganked and they hate world PvP because it slows down their progress towards quitting before level 20. Number 6, the Mutant. There are monsters around every corner in World of Warcraft. Foes that need to be slaughtered by the dozens, usually for a terrible green quest reward. But the point is, World of Warcraft is a game full of animosity that must be met with and conquered, and these types of players, the erotic role players, are no different. Housed within their strongholds of Goldshire and Silvermoon Inn, and occasionally at the Dam in Loch Madan, these players pay $15 a month just for the opportunity to be deceived into thinking they are cybering with a woman on a roleplay realm. But we all know the truth. That Draenei woman dancing for E-Seed is actually some teenage dude in real life, totally at the mercy of his flesh, unable to contain his desires for pleasure, yet receiving none in his offline hours at school. And so he commits to this degenerate lifestyle, to erotic role-playing, where he can get a grain of serotonin at the lie that his condition is not a problem, but one that is completely normal and sane. That's what they say to themselves as they defecate upon one another, paying homage to Slanesh, who reigns over their very souls. That's a Warhammer 40k reference, by the way. The point is, if you're on a role-playing realm, just be careful of those quiet corners of Azeroth because you don't know what the heck you're gonna walk into. Number 7, the Guildmaster, also known as the guy who is usually never online. This type of player is the most ego-driven, desiring to make for himself a guild whose legend will be known all throughout the World of Warcraft. His leadership skills are that of legend. After all, one day he read a single self-help book written by some random Navy SEAL guy that nobody has ever heard of. He is a certified, capable badass. But of course, this hard ass is not going to put in any work though to pay for that guild charter, the bank tabs and so on. Nah, he's just gonna use other people's gold. Yeah. His events, nobody ever attends. He streams for his guild over on Twitch like the PvPer, but nobody watches. Nobody cares about his guild Discord, and you guys know it and so do I. Here's what happens. He ultimately ends up recruiting some girl to the guild one day. They fall in love, they date for a bit, maybe they meet up in real life, and then they break up due to some spicy drama, and he disbands the guild because of his broken heart and soul. All that time setting up those cool sounding guild ranks that nobody noticed, by the way. All that time for nothing in the end. If only there was a handsome YouTuber who took the time to make a guide on how to make a successful guild in World of Warcraft, wouldn't that be the day? Number 8, the please watch my WoW content guy. Well, hey there, Trade Chat, what's up? Big Schmuck Chucklefuck here with another exciting video over on my YouTube channel. Gosh, does anyone else here think it would be cool to watch an awesome Twitch stream while playing World of Warcraft? I know that I would like to watch one. That's why you should watch me. Big Schmuck Chucklefuck promises only the finest of WoW content. Yes, sir. I've been learning Sony Vegas these past 2 weeks to bring you the best quality WoW content, and I convinced my girlfriend to get me a new webcam for my birthday to deliver only the best quality streams. Yes, sir. Go check it out now, you stupid fuck. Don't miss out. Number 9, the I don't have a problem, you have the problem type. He hit max level and decided that he hates World of Warcraft's endgame. He tried PvP, PvE, and every manner of playstyle, only to sink into an addiction that he did not foresee. He hates WoW's endgame, and yet he loves World of Warcraft. Unable to escape, he makes character after character, leveling them to max, or to whatever point he deems fit, and then he quits that tune to make another character to level through the world. This player is the Altaholic, the only WoW player with 5 Paladin alts, all max level. He don't even use a leveling guide either, the monster! He freaks out whenever he gets his first pair of shoulder pads in the Barrens. He doesn't do dungeons because he prefers never to speak to anybody. He sometimes gets mentally overloaded when he sees more than 10 buttons on his action bar, which is why Paladin is his favorite class. And he always becomes sad when he's forced to leave the comforts of a starting zone. Sometimes this even drives him to make another alt right there on the spot. If you ever spot one of these types of players, let us know. They need our help, having lost control of themselves in their addiction to the game. And number 10, the most vile of them all. If you thought the trade chat troll was terrifying, you have seen nothing.
What? I'll have you know that back in vanilla,
If you thought the WoW content creator was slimy, get ready for a new level of scum. For this is the Panda, the most disgusting, putrid player of World of Warcraft, a person who plays as these fat, bumbling bamboo eaters and calls themselves cool. The Pandaren were introduced to the game with Mists of Pandaria, and since their inception into World of Warcraft, they have brought only terror and ruin upon Azeroth. They were responsible for destroying the Druid school in Cataclysm. They bombed Theramore. They burned Teldrassil. And they are responsible for every disconnect that a person experiences within the game. Their adorable uwu-looking selves might look cute, cuddly, and innocent, but deep down, all Pandaren players are monsters. I say truly, that each of us World of Warcraft players must dedicate ourselves to slaughtering pandas in PvP wherever we go, out DPSing them in raids and mocking them in role-playing. For to do such a thing is good and will save the game that we know and love. Or you can just hide somewhere away from this truth, perhaps even in one of the secret locations that I talk about with this video linked on your screen right now. But don't be a coward, everybody. The reign of the panda must and will come to an end.